If you had the ability to go back in time, what would you do? Would you fix a mistake you made, or would you relive the best moment of your life over and over again? Man, I'd definitely relive the first time I had lasagna.
No, Michael. Stop it. Stop it. Stop thinking about it.
What? In Don't Nod's Life is Strange, you can have your cake and eat it too. You play as Max Caulfield, an 18-year-old girl who's returning to Arcadia Bay after being gone for over 5 years. Now, she returns, as she's been accepted to Blackwell Academy, a very prestigious art school. She will try to balance her old and new lives while also dealing with a new discovery completely out of her control. You start the game in class with you getting embarrassed in front of your classmates pretty badly. You head to the bathroom, and after an incident involving a bona fide jerk and an old friend, you wake up hearing a lecture you just had. After some experimenting, you find out that you have the ability to rewind time. This is very helpful since you often find yourself rewinding conversations to get nicer outcomes or the more vindictive ones. The further into the game you get, the more you appreciate the different levels of depth everyone has. Even the shallower people have unique characteristics. The gameplay mostly involves talking with your fellow classmates and other Arcadia Bay residents. In every conversation you have, you can choose Max's dialogue, and you get several different reactions. Usually, you have to talk with somebody 2 or 3 different times to know the right thing to say. Doing this allows you to not only progress the story, but also uncover everyone's motives for what they do. Max is also constantly doubting herself and tells you why each decision you make is good or bad. In the end, though, a decision has to be made. The more the town you explore, the more characters you can discover, from a homeless woman, to a struggling fisherman, to an 18-wheeler enthusiast. There are several characters that add to the world of Arcadia Bay. The prime example of discovering the inner workings of a character is Chloe Price. When Max comes back to Arcadia Bay, she sees her former best friend for the first time in 5 years. Chloe is angry because she never heard anything from Max, who had left her when her life went on a massive downward spiral. When Max runs into her again, she's really angry initially. It takes a good chunk of the game to see her more fragile side, but it is an amazing sight to see. Outside of interacting with other people, you can use and abuse your rewind powers with the environment around you. The music is like a breath of fresh air. Life is Strange uses a wide variety of indie music to add to its authenticity. The opening theme is relaxing, lulling you into a false sense of security before you realize that Arcadia Bay is completely shrouded in mystery. The farther you get into the game, the darker the music's tone becomes, and you eventually get too sucked in to look away from the coming storm. At the climax, all of the emotions and stress leading up to this point from the music and the plot events and the character development are brought to a boil, and you gain true insight to Chloe's character. It also pretty much forces you to cry, so tissue boxes are definitely a must. In the end, Life is Strange is a wonderful story-driven game. The highs, the lows, and everything in between are needed to fully enjoy this experience. No matter how much or how little you enjoy this game, it'll definitely be a hella unique time. I'd give this game a solid 4 out of 5 stars. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you liked this review, don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Until next time, this is Michael, and this has been Heads Up Display.